I want to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Ann Murdoch.
Once upon a time, there was a princess and a prince named me.
Oh my goodness, I cannot say enough great things about Ann Murdoch.
I'm here today because other people, some of whom are in this room today, shared their stories and modeled strength and resilience and an unyielding drive to live their truth.
We just had the most amazing program to celebrate Pride Month with Miss Ann Murdoch as our guest speaker. So it was a tearjerker, everybody was crying. When I needed to get back to the stage, I could barely do it.
I'll also say this now, I'm not going to make it through this dry-eyed, so I'm ready for it. I'm not going to avoid something because it's hard. I'm going to talk about it because it's hard and it's important.
I'm not sure that we deserve the level of directness and vulnerability that she was willing to give to us.
I thought I was trapped between living a lie that would destroy me or pursuing a truth that might destroy the three people I love more than anybody in the world.
And Ann, you are just incredibly remarkable. You have taught us how to tap into our humanity.
Thank you. I was just hoping to see if you had any sort of advice or anything for other people in the similar community as far as them developing their business professionalism or being able to grow and overcome this diversity and difficulties.
We could talk after this too. I'd be happy to talk with anybody that wants a little bit more information, but I think it really comes down to providing that value and leveraging that part of your identity, that part of who you are, and moving forward from a place of strength and pride. They also realized that there was dragons in the land. One dragon was named misogyny. Another one was named homophobia. Another one was called transphobia. And they spat evil potions at people like shame and guilt, and they cast evil spells like depression and anxiety. And together they sang a song that went, macho is good, sissy is bad. Macho is good, sissy is bad. And the princess and the prince heard this so many times, they actually started to believe it. And they were terrified. They didn't know what to do. I personally know members of the trans community that have been physically assaulted, that have been chased out of their jobs. A lot of people don't have economic security, they don't have access to health care, and that has got to change.
I've heard Ann speak 3 times in the last year, and each time I learned more about her and I learned more about myself.
And I have to say, there's one aspect about being trans that I really, really like, because the good news for me is that I don't have to worry about cannibals eating me or zombies.
Oh, yeah?
Because I have too much trans fat.
I love it.
Sometimes it just feels surreal. Like, how can I be one of the 0.3% of the U.S. population that's transgender? Other times it's entirely absurd. Like the day I got the letter from my insurance company telling me I was due for a prostate exam and a pap smear. But not a day goes by where I don't think how grateful and happy I am just to be living my truth free of shame.
Joining us now, Ann Murdoch, the president of one of the very organizations that is fighting for this change, this Transgender American Veterans Association. Ann, what a delight to have you on with us today. First of all, first blush, quick response. How did you take the news of this change to the VA policy?
Well, we were really hopeful that we'd be seeing this soon, sooner rather than later, for sure. And it was just thrilling to come out during Pride.
She really reached me in a place that's really, really deep down.
This is the part where I'm supposed to say, and they lived happily ever after. But my story is still being written. And it keeps getting better and better and better. And it keeps getting better because of people like you in this room. Today, all I have is my truth. Today, I stand before you unashamed, proudly declaring who I am and using my story to encourage others, just like so many did for me, and let them know they're not alone. So how about you? What are you carrying? Oops, didn't expect that.
Okay, I'm trying to be dramatic, but not that dramatic. You do that a little more gently.